What's up, you guys? Steven here for Off Shelf Movie, and I talk to you about physical media, Blu-rays, 4Ks, DVDs, however you like to buy and own your movies and TV shows and display them in a library and watch them when and how you want without worrying about streaming taking them away. Or even, apparently, buying stuff digitally is being taken away again too. So, if you're into physical media, you want to be a collector, you're already a collector, or you just like movies, you're in the right spot. Today, this video is hardcore physical media time. It's time sensitive. I'm rushing this out. I should have done this already, but it's okay. It's okay. You haven't missed much. And now what I'm talking about is the Vinegar Syndrome 10-year anniversary sale that they've got going on right now. Let me show you what we're talking about. So here's the Vinegar Syndrome website. And basically what we're celebrating is 10 years of their subscription package. Let me just show you what that is in case you don't know. So normally you would be paying $1,079.24. Right now it's $980. You look at their website and they give you a description and kind of a list of everything you get. Basically, you get just about everything they're putting out for the entire year, outside of a few very limited releases they'll be dropping. You get a lot of stuff. The value is there, not for me, because I don't think I want every release from any label, whether it's Vinegar Syndrome, Scream Factory, Criterion. I don't want everything they put out. And this is a lot of money for me to be putting out all at once. But I will participate in the sale because there's a lot of interesting things happening. So let's take a look at this timeline. Here's a timeline on what's happening. Now, today, there's Monday, they are releasing one VSA title. We missed the weekend one already. I didn't miss it. You guys did if you didn't know about it already. Tuesday, they'll be releasing one VSL. VSA and VSL are their very limited, very prestige packaged releases. Normally you get, 2 or 3 times a year, you get new releases of these, but we're getting a lot this week. Wednesday, they'll be releasing one Picarama. Now, that's an adult title. Not my thing, but I know a lot of people like to collect those. It's like 60s and 70s and 80s adult material. Thursday will be a merch day. That'll be a lot of t-shirts, and they do usually have some pretty cool items. Like they've had film canisters before that they've repurposed with Vinegar Syndrome logos, or they've had shelving units for movies and that kind of thing. So that hopefully there'll be something interesting and not just a bunch of t-shirts. Then Friday we're getting a VSL, and Saturday wraps it up with another. It's a VS something. I don't know. I can't get it onto the screen. It's either VSL or VSA. Basically, one of these new special releases is coming out every day except merch day. So the first day of it, they dropped 3. Let's take a quick look. They dropped this one. This is probably the one people are most excited about. Sidekicks. This is not my jam, but I know a lot of you guys are going to like it. This is a very... it says pre-order because obviously it's not out yet, but you can get it now for a good price, the 4K of Sidekicks. And we take a look, the normal retail price, they're saying is $64.98. It's a little misleading because I don't think I've ever seen their stuff actually sell for that price. It's $44.99. It's probably going to be the going price. I don't think this is on sale. I think this is just early access to buy it. It's Jonathan Taylor Thomas and Chuck Norris. Jonathan Taylor Thomas's character is a kid with asthma, and he gets bullied, whatever, but he has these imaginary situations where he's a sidekick to Chuck Norris, who plays himself in the film. They did a 4K restoration and a bunch of bonuses there. I'm not going to go in too deep on it. You guys can check this out. I just wanted to talk about the sale. So they also released a couple other things that I found really interesting. This film, From Beyond, this is a really cool creature feature. Right now it's $36.99, which is pretty good price for a Vinegar Syndrome 4K release. This is on my radar. I'll probably be getting this one at some point. Now, if you're new to Vinegar Syndrome, here's a really cool thing too. On their items, where is it? There it is. I'm zooming in wrong. They show you how many are in stock. Now, this could be 5,000, this could be 7,000, whatever. All this will tell you is over 1,000, but when it drops below 1,000, it will tell you what the exact number is, which is pretty cool, and I'll show you an example in a minute. So, if you don't know this movie, there's some really good extras. Again, 4K restoration. Lots of stuff in here. Lots of interviews. I'm very, very excited for it. I highly recommend you give this one a look if you're not familiar with this movie. It's directed by Stuart Gordon, has Jeffrey Combs, Barbara Crampton in it, Ken Foree's in it. Check it out. So those two were released, and probably the most unique thing that they dropped is this guy, because it's just so different. I'm really interested in this. Made in Hong Kong Volume 1. I guess they're going to do a bunch of these collections. This is not a 4K. This is a Blu-ray, but that's fine because their Blu-rays are pretty stellar usually. This is 3 exploitation, like grindhouse exploitation films from Hong Kong. I'm here for it. There's a few extras, not a lot, but there's a little bit. Erotic Nightmare, Deadly Camp, the Demon's Baby is a video essay. I'm in for that. All right, so there's a few things, really cool artwork. I'm very interested in this. This is 3 films for $42.99. I think that's a pretty good deal. So that's what was released first. Now, the next day of the sale, which is, as I record this on Monday, they dropped this movie. Just called Ted Bundy. So this is one of their VSAs. This is not a 4K. This is a standard Blu-ray, but this will be in a hard box. That's a bottom loader type of slipcover. Their VSAs are gorgeous and usually super limited. I don't necessarily know anything about this movie. See, you can only get 2 of these, and again, the subscribers will just be getting it. Let's see, and they'll be getting them shipped first. All right, so they have a whole selection of bonus features here. I'm interested in this story. I've seen some other Ted Bundy movies. I might end up getting this one at some point. $29.99 is a pretty good price for a VSA. It'll be a beautiful package. That's the one that came out today. So every day they're going to have a new limited edition release. But there's something else really cool happening, you guys, that I have already participated in a little bit. Let me see if I can get to it. All right, so you see it right here. I'm going to zoom in tight on it. It's 10 for 10. So here's what's happening. Every day, they're going to take 10 of their releases. Some of them, like this one, for example, Ice Cream Man, which is my pick for today's 10. Oh, okay. I guess they have sold out of the limited edition, but they had limited edition with slipcover before for $10. So they dropped the prices. Now, this one was not $32. I think it was, but it was $27, something like that, and now it's $10. You won't get Vinegar Syndrome releases this cheap. So every day they're taking 10 of their catalog titles, putting them up here for $10, and then on the next day, 24 hours later, they're pulling these off and putting 10 more. So every day there's a different 10 movies that you can pick up. And what's great about their system is if you pick one of these and you order it, you're going to pay $5 shipping, which seems high. But if tomorrow you see another one that you want, you can buy it and then hit add to existing order, and they'll add it to the order you already made and not charge you again for shipping. So you can just stack these up all week if there's 1 or 2 or 3 from every block of 10 that you're interested in. So this one is the one I recommend. Again, no slip on this one, but still worth it. So if we take a look at this one, I'm kind of curious about this one. I got to make a decision about it here soon because in the morning, they change around lunchtime every day. They'll be switching this. So I keep hearing that this is pretty good. Alien from LA. And you can see this one is it still has a limited edition slipcover. And they are down to, they still have over 1,000 in stock. So let me see if I can see. I really wanted to see one that had limited numbers. I think this is an adult title. Let's take a look at this one. I thought a lot about this one too. I may have to come back to this one. All right, let's see. They only have 231 of these left in stock. The Fear, and it is normally, it says 39. Again, I think this is probably one that was in the 32 range for real. This is just their MSRP. So I think it was probably 28 or 32, but still $10, you guys. This is awesome. And it's so much fun because every day at lunch, you just come in here and you can check and see what the new 10 for 10 is. So every day, and you can see they've got this counter here. So 17 hours, 23 minutes as I'm recording this, they'll be changing it. So every day we're going to get a new special limited release, one of these, and a new 10 for 10. This is a really fun way to celebrate their 10-year anniversary for the subscription. I can't talk and my phone is beeping. Anyway, I hope you guys jump in on this. If you do, let me know what you're buying. I bought that ice cream man. I also bought a couple others that I'll share with you when they come in. It'll be like a fun unboxing to do. If you're not familiar with them, again, let me just show you a couple other things that are really cool right now. They have this Roadhouse set. This is a 4K. It's going for $44.99. That is not a sale price. That's just what it goes for. This is not right, of course. This packaging is stunning. I'm going to be picking this up at some point. It actually has a magnet flip like closure on it. They actually patented for their packaging. This is a beautiful set. I've shown you my Beastmaster release and Cloak and Dagger that are in the same style of box. Right now they still have over 1,000, so I'm not worried. But yeah, if you're new to Grindhouse, or not new to Grindhouse, but new to Vinegar Syndrome, I highly recommend giving it a go. This is the time. This 10 for 10 is the time to blind buy from them. If you're not familiar with the titles they put out, because normally you're spending, $27 to $32 or $33 for their regular releases and upwards of $45 for their very nice releases. So this is a great time to dig in and try some stuff. Again, if you get some stuff, let me know in the comments what you're getting, and we'll do some unboxings here soon with what I picked up this week. Until next we meet, pull something cool off the shelf, share it with friends and family, and remind them why physical media is the best way to watch films and TV at home. I'll see you guys on the next one.